How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here as we get into another episode of Person of Interest, continuing this incredible season. It's episode 17 of season 3. So, that last episode was quite different. It was pretty flashback heavy. To be fair, the only scene that took place in the present day was the last scene, which was like a minute. So, yes, but yeah, we basically got to see who Finch operated with before Reese came into the fray, and yeah, how there were complications there with Dillinger, and I guess the arrogance that did stem from him, really, because he was, to be fair, quite arrogant and doesn't have that nobility that John does have. So yeah, but it was very, very fascinating and just interesting to see how things played out, like how all of these key characters, like even Shaw, when, you know, she was apart with Control and all of that, it was just great to see all of these characters basically converge in these flashbacks without, you know, any kind of, I guess, time paradox shenanigans and all of that. So yeah, but it was just really, really fun. It was just really interesting, something a little bit different and something that worked really, really well. So yeah, but yeah, I'm assuming the majority of this episode will take place in the present day. So, yes, I'm looking forward to getting into this episode. So why don't we get into episode 17 of season 3 of Person of Interest? Let's go.
A machine that spies on you every hour of
I was gonna say, is that Roots? What? We're doing another weird intro again. It's gonna be a root-centric episode. Tommy! Tommy Merlin!
Wanna get out of here?
Come on, sugar. Why don't you take me with you?
My name's Billy, too. So, do we know each other?
Only one Billy per breakout.
Need me to boost. You do know I'm a car thief, right?
Don't know, don't care.
I mean, is this part of her little group or something? Like, she contacted Casey last week.
Right now, I need you to learn this signature. Fast.
No pressure. She's asking a lot. No pressure.
We should go before he gets here.
Who?
The real Gunter Schmitz. Kind of looks like the doppelgangers. Am I right?
At the second lunch table on the left in cell block D, sit across from a
Cell block?
Chickasaw named Arnold. He loves dinosaurs as much as you do. Tell him that.
Oh, is he going back to jail?
Back forever.
Oh no! So he got busted out only to be thrown back into the lines dead again. He just had a little taste of freedom there. Poor Tommy Merlin.
Me. What the hell's going on?
He's being a bit tight-lipped.
Whatever will be, will be.
Took me a long time to see it, but there's an order to things. A plan.
He's just at peace. He's just zen.
It's part of it.
You should know better than to try to sneak up on me, Harold. Did you come to welcome me back to New York?
Actually, we're here for Mr. Wells. His number came at 7:04 this morning.
Shoot.
Your whispers in my ear can be tricky, especially now that I'm down to 1.
Oh, my.
Oh, did you not hear about my chat with Control?
Yeah.
She's fun. In an unnecessary stapedectomy kind of way. But I do. And Decimus trying to bring it to life. Do you really want to see what it looks like when two gods go to war?
How?
Maybe you should be more worried about what happens
Crisis
when Samaritan
or
goes
lap.
online than
Information about Cyrus Wells before you deem him insignificant.
he'll be fine. I promise.
So, does that explain his
I know it
cooler
seems weird,
demeanor, I
but
guess?
I'm one of the good guys now, Harold.
Figure out what's going on. In the meantime, I'll try to determine what message this is meant to convey.
Seems pretty clear to me, Finch.
I think she likes you, Harry.
And it doesn't help that these two are just ganging up on Finch.
So, I don't want to be
What a
rude.
shame.
Don't make me look bad.
I couldn't make you look bad if I tried.
Y'all know what's going on in my head.
Who are these people, Cyrus? Their names. It could be important.
It's not. You have to go.
Did they get hurt? Did you get hurt? I need to know what happened.
Well, now he's gotten hurt. Oh,
Finch, I've got eyes on a sniper.
shoot.
That might have a lead on
Tokyo.
Oh no, is this fucking vigilance?
I believe I know who we're dealing with.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Privacy terrorist coming up the north stairwell, so a gun would be nice, but
Hey, nice alternative.
everything.
Oh shit!
Got eyes on the target.
And no one, you didn't have eyes on Reese, so, you know.
I'm afraid vigilance may not be our only threat, Mr. Reese.
Of course.
Decrypted their spam message, and it seems that Vigilance is only targeting Mr. Wells because his name came up in a secret communique they intercepted from Decima.
Oh shit!
Keep your shoulders relaxed when they put the handcuffs on.
Hands in the air.
Oh no!
Hands in the air.
It's just getting everyone arrested in this episode. I know it's all part of the plan, but
Then I'm afraid we'll have to trust Ms. Shaw to take care of herself.
Shaw's got this. She's probably having the time of her
A
life.
little chat. So,
See?
you need a hospital, and I need to know why everyone's after the janitor.
Revenge on the government that betrayed you.
That's nice and
And if
all.
I refuse,
In the words of Benjamin Franklin.
Let
Join
there be
or
blood.
die.
No. All that.
Transfer from savings again, Lionel. Your rent check's gonna bounce.
Wow.
Hi, Cyrus.
Hey, nice try, Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa
There's no way I'm
Puffs.
letting him leave here with you.
Oh, that's her name.
I understand. But there are things you don't. Joined the Bureau last night
He
to
hates
get
her.
access to a nuclear plant in Tulsa. Long story.
Is there a problem here, Pascal?
Oh, he can never win against Roots.
What was I supposed to say? Sorry, boss. Agent King is actually a superpowered nutball. Just ask my buddy, the urban legend.
Oh no!
Whatever happens, I'll be there to save him.
What if you don't?
Just like I was there to save you. After everything we've been through together, John,
Have a little
you
bit of
really
faith.
should trust me.
But this might be the one she doesn't win.
That somebody was jealous. Because one day a guy walked into our office and started shooting. Alex and Sarah were killed.
Shit.
5 others were shot, including me. Lars.
Honest life.
Case Roswell. What happened that day was part of a plan.
No,
It's sad.
no, whatever this was, believe me, it was not part of some
You
grand...
can't. That's it though. You can't just damn yourself thinking, "God, this is all part of the plan" or whatever. And it's like, it shouldn't have happened. You know, your friends shouldn't have been killed that day. And it's just sad. It's just very, very bleak. This, like how where his life has led it. It's sad. It's just depressing. Shit. Ah! Shit. Just a little bit too late there.
Guess you better answer that.
Damn, that was very, very genius there from Decima, I'm not gonna lie. Just causing a little a small area kind of EMP in a sense.
but if that work taught me anything, it's that how you do matters as much as what you do.
Wow.
And by that metric, you're all just terrorists. And I kill terrorists.
Speed Shaw. You're just a queen. You're just the queen.
Maxwell could be using it to cool anything from biomedical reactors to...
The fastest computer ever built.
Shit.
Maxwell's the corporate cover for an NSA lab. And 2 days
Damn.
ago, somebody crashed because a chip fast enough to run it hadn't been built yet.
But now that times are here.
2 days ago, somebody built it.
Yeah.
Decima has the software.
They just now need...
hardware.
Yeah, they just need the hardware.
Right now, I'm more...
Last time you didn't help us when you should have. People died.
No regrets this time. Be all in Harold.
The machine's happy.
Far from it. But I do believe that there's a lesson here.
Don't get ahead of
about
yourself.
hubris.
Yeah.
Well, if anyone would know about hubris,
Oh, shit.
the man who built God.
Oh. Oi.
Actually, some sort of higher plan. That's the problem with humans. They just sit around, hoping that someone will fix things, but no one will. No one cares. The universe is infinite and chaotic and cold.
Shit.
And there has never been a plan. At least not till now.
Damn, Root. I am really loving her.
Resources and moral depravity to make that happen.
Sheesh.
And that someone was me. How badly did you have to break it to make it care about people so much?
That didn't break it, it's what made it work.
Yeah.
But they're gonna start with 4. You,
The team.
me,
The biggest
your
obstacles.
helper Monkey and Shaw. And there won't be a damn thing anyone, including your machine, can do to stop it.
Take out the biggest threat to Samaritan.
You think I don't care about people, Harold? I'm doing all of this to save you.
You want drugs?
Not really. Although a little lidocaine would be nice. I didn't get any the last time. You see, somebody broke my ear, and you're gonna fix it.
Alright, let's do it. Let's do it to it.
Now, you're going to hear a series of tones.
I can hear you.
I didn't start yet.
Oh, she wasn't talking to you.
I wasn't talking to you.
I love how that could be a kind of a catchphrase, like, wait, who are you I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, no. This is not the plan. This
No.
can't be the plan.
No. This is the plan. Reese saves your skin.
What did you say to him?
Not happening, bud. Look at her go. She gonna choose,
Let's go. I'm gonna try to get to Cyrus.
Shit, she's gonna choose
Just
Cyrus.
went away again.
There we are.
He doesn't like guns.
Roots. Oh my hair. Ah! It's gone, is it? Fuck's sake.
Maxwell Chip is in custody, sir. We've cleared the perimeter.
Great.
Work here.
What happened to you guys? You missed all the fun.
Jesus Christ.
Change the dressings every 72 hours.
I love it when you play doctor.
Guys. Oh my god.
Perhaps we should collaborate a bit more. Toward that end,
Detective Fusco is here to take me where I need to go.
The partnership.
Hello, Lionel.
Hey, Cuckoo's Nest.
Cuckoo.
Meat is running.
Oh, great. It's nearly on. Great. Oh, great. Nice. So, yeah, what was just to analyze everything and all of that. There we go. Hang on, actually. I just want to look at something real quick. So, yeah, but, I mean, there we go. Okay. So, it's not looking good for John. 56. Yeah, Samaritan is a 57, essentially, percent threat. Collier, 21%. Threat to control, 11%. Marie 78%. Mass casualty event, 12.12%. Fusco, leave him alone, he's at 10%. So, Shaw is at 50%. I don't like that. Threat to admin. Ooh, 68. Ooh. Oh no. I don't like all of these statistics that are with the machine. I don't like these statistics. I do not like these. Yeah. Oh, Hirsch is even involved. 30%. I don't like these statistics. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't like it. It's scaring me. But yeah, that was incredible. I mean, I feel like that. I mean, these episodes of Person of Interest Season 3 in particular have been immaculate, but I mean, that was just fantastic. Like, especially the development of Root. Just iconic. Just absolutely iconic. Again, a really immaculate episode. Yeah, that was just really fantastic. You know, getting the vibe that it was going to be a Root-centric episode just made me happy because I love Root so much. Amy Acker just plays it really, really incredibly well, and I think this episode was just her finest moment so far. It was just really amazing to see the growth of Root in this episode alone. And it was going to be very, very interesting to follow the path that she was going to be on this episode because of how we started to how we ended, because of how she really kind of improved as a person as a whole, really. And that discussion with Finch in the library when it was just her and Finch was just incredible. So yeah, it was just some fine acting and powerful writing. So yeah, but yeah, it was just really, really fantastic. Especially because it did come at the choice at the end of the day on saving Wells or saving your own skin, basically, because of the ominous warning that is issued when it comes to Samaritan being online. So, yeah. And it was just really, really great. Like, I didn't think that Root was going to die or anything like that. In this episode whatsoever. It's just that, that moment where she just, like, obviously with Wells not, being too like he's petrified with guns, understandably, given the past and all of that. Root is the key in terms of being able to help out Wells in that, like, little shoot off against the Decima agents and all of that. So yeah. But it was, and what I really, really enjoyed was that this, whilst Root has, of course, in the past, been given directive from the machine and all of that, from her god. It was almost like at moments that the machine decided to let go of Root's hand, if that makes sense. Like, there were certain moments where Root was in the position where she had to figure stuff out herself, which is understandable. We know that Root is an intelligent being anyways, but I mean, ultimately, this episode is about figuring, there's a few things going for this episode that makes it the way it is, but for Root, it was figuring things out herself, wasn't it? Because, she had that choice at the end of the day. She could have went in and stopped. She could have let Cyrus die. I don't know what would have happened to Reese, but nothing good. And she could have gone after the chip, or she could have saved Cyrus and done something that was humane, and she chose the latter, understandably. So, she could have gone after the chip. Especially in terms of the warning that she gave to Harold, but there was that humanity that spiked through, and yeah, so, but it was just really, it was a nice, especially that like I said, that scene with her and Finch in the library. It was and then flash forwarding to that moment where she makes that choice. It's a really, really nice development piece alone. Not just, Root as a whole, but from that library scene to right now, it's just a really, really nice moment in itself. So, yeah. But, yeah, it was just really, really amazing. As well as the fact that, obviously with Root as well, there is this whole situation about, I don't know. I don't want to say it's karma because it's not. Karma is usually when you suffer basically the ramifications of something. I wouldn't say Root suffered any of that in this episode in terms of. There was of course guilt, and that's why I'm saying it's not exactly karma, but the machine knew regarding Root's past with Wells, and it is a great developing point, isn't it? Not just for Root, but the machine as well. Because it's not just about saving Wells, but it's also about saving Root at the end of the day. It's a two birds, one stone deal, really, because Wells needs to persevere. Wells needs to survive. He is still relevant no matter what. But for Root, it's not going down, not making the same mistake that she did all those years ago. It's a real test of her character in terms of being able to weigh in. Like, do I be selfish, or do we go to save Wells and think of a way to bypass Samaritan's threats? One day down the line, maybe next week, maybe next month. But do we? Well, even if they even have a month, that is. But you get the idea. And it's so great. So, and it is really, really great. To just see Root and just to see her shine in terms of that humanity. Not just in terms of being able to save Wells, but also the again, that moment with I just flash back to that moment she was having with Finch in the library, and it's just a really, really fantastic scene. So yeah, and just her echoing about the fact that you don't think I care, I am trying to save you all. So yeah, but with machines and all of that, they do upgrade over time, don't they? In terms of any kind of updates that they have, and Root isn't just, I guess, hardware in terms of with a new ear and all of that implant, so she could hear again in her ear that was done in by control, but you could say in a software level in terms of her Root programming and all of that, she has upgraded, hasn't she? So it's a dumb joke, but it works. It does work because she has upgraded. You think back to how unhinged she was end of season 1, beginning of season 2, and now she could still be unhinged, but she is someone that does have empathy. She does have that touch to humanity. So And even Finch is saying, you know what, we can collaborate. So yeah, but yeah, it was just really great. So yeah, but now it does seem very, very damning, doesn't it, when it comes to Decima? They've got their hands on the chip, so that was. I mean, to be fair, it couldn't. It could have gone a different way where they didn't have the chip, but we'll cross that bridge when it comes to Samaritan at some point. But I had to check those statistics at the end because we know the threat that we know the threat that's posed for the group, really, when Root brought up the fact that in the first 30 minutes and all of that, they will come for the biggest obstacles, which is no doubt this team, because of the fact that once they are off the board, they will be unstoppable. Will Samaritan. So and Finch, Shaw, Root, Reese, they pose the biggest threats when it comes to the machine. So yeah, and I don't know if they are exactly going to be pushing for like a casualty in some form for the end of the season, because obviously we lost Carter several episodes ago. So one would think, they're not going to kill off two big players in one season. But that's what they might want you to think. I mean, I feel like this show can definitely afford, like, they're not afraid to take that risk, I feel. That's my main worry. So, and given the height of Samaritan in terms of its ominous, like that ominous vibe and all of that, it does look very concerning. So yeah, but we all love the stakes being raised, don't we? So yeah, but yeah, it was just really, really, it was just a really, really great episode. So yeah, and again, this was another episode that had a very, very obscure intro, so I was like, yeah, this is going to be a great episode. Again, I will reiterate what I said last week, although I don't know if this really does apply, because season 3 as a whole has just been great, fantastic. But I just feel like when it comes to the intro and all of that, and if it's a little bit different, I feel like, okay, we are getting in the thick of it. And again, I think that this is probably Root's finest episode to date, because I mean, the growth that she's had and the focus was just really, really great. And again, there was some just incredible scenes that Amy Acker just absolutely blew it out of the water. So, and she is a character that has such, like, I've seen her in quite a few things, obviously, but she always, like, especially if it's an episode that focuses on her character and all of that, you just think back to Angel, like, she's able to just kill it, and no surprise she was able to do so in this episode. So yeah, but yeah, it was just really, really fantastic to peer further into her in terms of her development, as well as any kind of regret she might have when it comes to especially Cyrus's past, and yeah, so and Cyrus himself was quite the tragic character. I mean, especially being a survivor with his two friends dying and not knowing that he's talking to the person that kind of turned his life upside down and all of that. And yet there is that gratefulness, even though that Rope thought it was best not to tell and all of that. There is going to be that gratefulness that he ended up surviving. I mean, he was even panicking that this is not all part of the plan. Surely not. When obviously Decima was going to get rid of him. So yeah. But I absolutely felt so bad for Cyrus's character. So yeah, and it was just really really great stuff when it came to that ultimate decision with Root coming in clutch towards the end. So yeah. And of course, there was a bit of, we had Vigilance being involved, and we had Shaw, basically have a bit of an impact against them. So that was great. And I just love the focus when it comes to Shaw and Root, my heart. So, but yeah. It was really really great stuff for Shaw to kind of deal with Vigilance. I don't know if they are going to be doing something more like Collier does say, we're not so different, you and I. He gave that kind of speech to Shaw. So and we both want the same thing, don't we? So but obviously Shaw was not gonna not gonna cave whatsoever. So yeah, and I also loved seeing, even if he was there for a few minutes, I also loved seeing Colin as in this in the beginning. Tommy Merlin, yeah, Colin Donnell. It was just great because I loved, like, for those who don't know, when it came to Arrow, I loved Tommy Merlin so much, and I think they should. I mean, I am grateful for the opportunities that they gave him post season 1, especially in the I think it was the final season when he was in the first episode, and he was the Dark Archer, and I'm like, finally, my dreams have come true. So yeah, but it was great to see him again. So yeah, even if he was there for a few minutes, I just love the fact that obviously this, with this being a part of Root's mission and all of that, like he broke out of jail only to get arrested again. So, but it was just so funny. I mean, obviously with Cyrus, it was to get him into safety, considering he was pretty much a wanted man. But with Root just egging that police car the second time, like, she's on a mission. It's not a mission from God. It's not a mission in terms of any high high godly commands and all of that. She's on a mission to just get the police's attention and just throw people under the bus here. So no, but in all seriousness, it was just really really great. And again, there were just some really great moments when it came to Root, when it came to her confrontation with because of course there were going to be some conflicts when it comes to obviously, like, questioning if she does actually care for someone, or that, who is Cyrus better off with in terms of protection. But it was just handled really really well, and it was a good focus on Root's character. So yeah. But again, it was just really fantastic to not just see her grow as a character, but also to see the anchors to her character, I guess, because there are going to be regrets. And of course, she was being chastised for having a bit of hubris and all of that. So, it was just really, really great. And ultimately, she... again, going back to how she grew in terms of making a good decision in terms of a human perspective and all of that. It was just it was just great to see her shine. So, but I just really loved it. I just really really enjoyed this episode so much. So, and any kind of admiration that I had for Root in terms of I really adore her character. She's just incredible. I think with this episode, it's helped skyrocket that because, again, we've seen the growth and we've seen... there was just some great scenes that were portrayed. So this really, really did help my case in terms of, adoring Root so much, just skyrocket further. So, yeah. But, yeah, that ending wasn't exactly great, like I said, with the rising threat probability to all of the different names and all of that. It's not just, you know, Team Machine and all of that, but it's also, you had Collier involved, you had Hirsch involved, you have all of these people involved, and yeah, it's not looking good, is it? So, yeah, but we'll overcome the storm. Right? Right? I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!